Never had a New Year's kiss. Usually it's my dad just like kind of drunk dancing around a little
You
bit.
kiss
when
your
I'm
dad?
doing it. No, no.
Welcome back, the Chalky Milk Game podcast. You know where we are. We're just back better than ever. Season 3, episode 14. This is episode 32. We thought we'd quit by now, but we haven't. We just keep on going. We got the usual trio here today. We got me, Tyler, and Will. And we got the special guest from Tufts University, David. Welcome to the program.
David,
Hello,
say your
everyone.
last
Thank
name
you.
for everybody.
Well, I was gonna just say David Boulay, but I feel like now that you said that, I can't lie to the people. So yeah, my last name is fully with a hyphen, Boulay Gercourt. The second
sick.
part is really what gets people. First part is
Yeah.
manageable. The second part,
Yeah.
forget about it.
How does it feel to have such a cool last name?
It's I feel pretty powerful, especially when I'm putting it like in the little boxes for like the SAT and it goes over the boxes. Like there's not enough boxes. Like that's come on.
Yeah.
You don't get to see that every day.
That's exciting. Well, we're happy to have you. Thank you for coming on. Today is a big podcast. We're only stating facts here. We're ranking holidays. We celebrate holidays. They happen throughout the year sometimes, and we just love celebrating them. So we thought might as well just rank them all, rank some of them. You never know. But Chalky Milk Review, it's just the fan favorite. So who wants to go first?
I'll go because I'm still rocking with TJ's.
I've heard that's
It's
good.
delicious. Got a nice pour in there. It's better in person.
That's right.
Delicious, 9.2 as expected, creamy, chocolatey. Let's move on.
I want to see David go.
Okay. This is actually, usually I have the Hudson Valley chocolate milk, but couldn't find any at the supermarket today. So I had to go for Highland Park chocolate milk. Never had it before. So this is on air first try.
I don't know if anyone's had that.
I'm pretty sure that's new for us.
That's brand new.
It's not bad. I'll give it like a 7.6, 7.8. Not a little.
Nice. No rookie score.
Yeah, a little liquid, not quite thick enough. I'll taste a little weird, but not too bad. Just, I don't know, a little weird aftertaste. Something about it. I think also my standards are a little too high with the Hudson Valley. So
Hudson Valley.
It does happen.
Hudson Valley is
really
one of our highest rated chocolate milks. So
yeah, it really hits the spot.
Right. It's in the 9.3, I think. I'm the only one. You guys haven't had it yet, right?
Nope.
No, it's
incredibly thick.
It's like really good chocolate milk in my opinion, which is crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for just giving great analysis right there. Like there was no rookie score in there. You just knew what you were talking about. We really appreciate that. Special
yeah,
guest.
Of course.
Wait, before we keep moving forward, what was that called again?
High Lawn Park.
High Lawn Park. Okay.
That sounds like.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like it would be a park.
But it's not. It's a chocolate milk.
Is it a local variety? Is it a local variety?
I have no idea.
Where are you from?
Well, I'm from New York City, but I'm currently in Spencertown, New York.
That's
about
sick.
3 hours upstate. So the Chatham, New York Price Chopper was selling High Lawn chocolate milk today. And actually, I think my mom is the one who selected it without any input. So
shout out moms.
Yeah, really.
Moms.
She didn't even know I was doing this. She just knew that we were out and just felt that urge.
You always got to have chalky milk on hand. So
that's right. Dedication. What about you, Tyler? Do you have chocolate milk today?
Yeah, so we've had this before, but we haven't had it enough. I don't think this is the fresh market chocolate milk. We've rated this very highly in the past. It was probably one of the biggest contestant we had between this and Stu Leonard's as to which one was better. Shout out to our 100 subscriber special. But what was it? I am curious. I'm excited to see how it has held up since, you know what I mean?
Look at that pour.
Wow.
That was exquisite.
We always go for it. So I think I'm going to say the same thing I said before. I love this so much, man. It's just so smooth. You can tell it's chocolatey. You can tell it's creamy, but it hits so right. Like in an original and yet really good way. I don't know how to describe it, man. This has me like breathtaking right now, taken aback. It's still like a 9.3, 9.4. I know that it's been rated lower by you guys in the past. I love this so much.
Well, I rated it pretty
9.3,
high too.
9.4.
I like
It's
that
just so
in my
good.
head.
Do you think
Mhm.
it takes first place over Hudson Valley? Not
I
first place.
First place
Hudson.
is
Promised
First place
Promised Land.
compared to
yeah.
Hudson Valley.
See, I don't know that. I've not had Hudson Valley before. It might be
Oh,
better. It might be
I'm sorry.
worse.
I thought that you were
Yeah.
okay.
Oh no, I
My
wish. I
opinion,
wish.
no, Hudson Valley is better.
Oh, okay. The expert.
Yeah, but I will say I still think, in my controversial opinion, I still think that this is better than Stu Leonard's by a little bit.
Mm.
It just hits. So
It's it depends on your
I think
mood,
it's a bold
the-
take,
where
but like,
the sun.
I like the packaging too. Really sleek.
oh yeah, it's so nice. Like the shape of the bottle, they really, even though this
No
is made out of plastic, they shape it like it's an actual bottle, whereas everything else
Mhm.
comes in a carton, which you're kind
There's
of
no cow though. There's
yeah,
no
that is
cow
fair. Yeah, I can
or
get on board with
chocolate.
that.
How could you
You
possibly
there's
know
no
that it's
artistry
chocolate
here.
milk?
They have that cool script language, but
where's the
like
cow?
exactly.
There's no
Yeah.
touch.
Yeah. For me, if you're going to be comparing Fresh Market to Stu Leonard's, I think that's the Titans against the Ravens. Just two evenly matched sides. One is a quarterback that runs the ball. The other team has a quarterback who hands it off to the running back, and the quarterback that could do more won. So it's just crazy stuff. Should I give my review?
Yeah.
I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I guess.
If you guys
I
really
don't know.
want me to, then maybe I will.
We can. I guess.
We have some brand new stuff here in the podcast. We got some variety. Nesquik
wow.
Oatmilk. Like I never
Whoa.
expected Nesquik to go into this game. I just love the bottle here. Look how cool it is. It has like a bottle and stuff in it, and like the
The
cow.
bottle looks
The
huge.
cow right here,
Yeah,
such
yeah.
a cow. Yes.
Do you think you
Gotta
could
love
put
that.
the bottle next to your head just so that people can know how large it? Wow.
Yeah.
That's like big.
And I have a
That's
big
big.
forehead, so this is crazy.
Even bigger eyebrows.
Yeah. My eyebrows are bigger than my forehead. It's 130 calories. It has 3.1 milligrams of iron. So you gotta know that. It contains natural flavor, and it was distributed in Arlington, Virginia. So just some quick facts. What everyone was asking for. We're just gonna go with a little pour thing. Yep, that's right. I had this yesterday, to be completely honest, just be straight up. Like, I honestly think I need to up my oat milk rankings because Planet Oat, my favorite oat chocolate milk, I gave it like a 5.4, but it's way better than that.
Wow.
Before I try this, I up my Planet Oat rating to a 7.0. So just cheers.
Shout out our dietary restricted people.
Yeah.
We care.
I gotta actually. Well, let's hear Chima's review first.
So
what are you thinking?
I don't think this is better than Planet Oat, but I think it's actually pretty solid. I know that I gave Nesquik just like original, like a 7.1. So it's definitely not in that variety, but like I think oat, if you're going for like straight non-dairy chocolate milk, no like blends or anything, I think oat or cashew is probably the best one. Not almond, stuff sucks. Sorry. Not pea protein, that stuff sucks.
That
Sorry.
was the worst
really
thing I've
bad.
ever tried in my life.
Like this doesn't beat like regular Nesquik or anything. It doesn't beat Planet Oat. But I think it's pretty solid. I'm gonna give it a 6.6 rating here. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, the oat taste really like changes up the chocolate milk taste. I've
Yeah.
had that once. Really changes things up.
I don't think it's really bad. I think it sort of complements the chocolate in a way. It's not pea protein where it just completely makes the chocolate milk just not exist at all and just be really bad.
The pea protein was literally inedible.
Yeah, we spit it out.
Like, I can't stress that enough how
that
bad it
sounds
was.
disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Just reminds me of chocolate milk covered broccoli. That's just the image I get. Like I know
Well,
it's not the same thing, but
that would probably taste better.
If they could draw that
Interesting.
and if they could like make that the art of that chocolate milk, they would.
That would sell. That would sell big time.
That would definitely sell. So we like ranking stuff and our
Right.
guests like ranking stuff. So we decided that we're gonna rank the major federal holidays and some religious ones and whatever we felt like. So should we do this like how we did the states where like we all start at the bottom and go up?
How many holidays do you guys have?
I have 11 because I
I have
added
11
one.
too.
Oh, that's true. Would it be possible to get them in the chat, or I could probably pull them up
I-
from
I think we should just
text.
do one by one because
One
maybe
by
some
one,
people
yeah.
don't have as many
Mhm.
holidays.
I think that'll help things out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then one person would just say something about like all of them, and then no one else would
Mm.
have anything interesting.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well said.
Who is it?
So
Well, I mean, the other reason that we ended up doing it that way in the States video is because we did bottom 5 and top 5s, which made sense because then it was like, we didn't go through all 50 states. But this is also, it's also just so we can rotate off a little bit. Otherwise, it's just going to be every one of us talking for a quarter of the video.
yeah, and that'd be pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other thing I want to say before we get into this, it's not that like any of these holidays are bad. Everybody loves holidays. Like, let's be real. You get your day off from work, you get to celebrate it however you do, and it's a good time. But it's like some are better than others. That's just
Yeah,
how it is.
and we only speak facts, so we're here to tell you which are better.
Mhm.
And also definitely, bias from our personal experiences on these holidays. Like you might have had a tragic
Yeah.
accident on one that are kind of like skewed a little bit. So can't speak for
Yeah.
everyone.
Everyone has their own tragic accidents.
Mhm.
Am I right?
Don't even get me started on Labor Day 2016.
Oof.
Bad day.
Yeah, it's all right. Well, we all have those sort of days.
We
Just
all have
get through
those.
'em.
So who wants to start with their worst one? I'll start. Okay.
The silence is deafening.
My list has 11. And speaking of Labor Day, I have Labor Day, but I wrote some notes about all the holidays. So Labor Day, they all have their value, but besides like a day off, it kind of like doesn't have much to, there's no festivities, there's no theme. It's cool that you support people, but I don't know, Veterans Day is better. That's not on our list, but like that makes more sense. And also usually school would start like right after Labor Day. So it has nothing to offer. So it is my number 11.
There you go.
Mhm. Yeah, I'll follow you up. I actually also have on the bottom, number 11, I have Labor Day as well. It's just, there's just not a lot there, you get a day off of school and that's great. But like, yeah, like supporting workers, I don't know. The whole reason it started is just so people got an extra day off of work and like, cool for them. But if that's it, if there's no other extra celebration, then that's the bottom. You know what I mean? If there's literally nothing to add besides taking time off to chill, then I don't know. It's not worth anything else in the bottom spot.
Yeah. I'll preface my my bottom two are more like honorable mentions. They're like Henry Burris and Bo Levi Mitchell from the most previous podcast. You just gotta give it to some holidays that just really just brighten up your day. Number 11 for me is Arbor Day. You just plant all the trees. I think that's what it is. I looked it up on Google 2 minutes ago. Just respect to planting trees. So it goes in my honorable mentions.
Maybe like Earth Day.
Ooh, it's questionable.
All right, David, what's your bottom pick?
I gotta say I didn't have a whole lot of time to think of this just because I didn't realize we were, had to have a
Okay.
list, but it's okay. It's okay.
Sorry.
Just do it off the cuff,
Yeah. I'll say from personal experience, and especially in recent years, I gotta say Memorial Day. And the biggest reason for that is that it now falls during summer vacation. So what's the point? I mean, if college students don't get a day off, you might as well just do away with the whole holiday.
That's true.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, also personally, I've never done anything for Memorial Day, but it's just my personal experience. So yeah, can't say I've had some memorable Memorial Days. Get it?
This guy. Okay, so my number 10, maybe it's a little early in the list, but hey, this is my list. St. Patrick's Day. It's super weird. It's basically just an excuse to drink. It's almost equivalent with Cinco de Mayo for that reason. At least like how people celebrate it now. I don't even know what it's like for really. It's cool that there's like the green aspect, but I don't know. I've never like celebrated it or like done anything for it. So it's kind of like I haven't experienced it. So it's kind of stupid.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
There's very little reaction. I don't know. I disagree. I have it higher, but I respect that.
Back in
Hey,
that.
hot takes. Chalky milk's
Yeah,
cold, but our
exactly. We
takes
got
are
some
hot.
hot takes on the Chalky Milk Gang podcast,
Hot
baby.
takes and cold chalky.
Old Chalky.
Also, I apologize if I don't participate too much for the next couple minutes. I'm trying to sketch out a brief list.
There you go.
Trying to work in the
Last minute
movement.
putting it together. That's
We
what
love
we
that.
grind.
Love the energy.
Mhm. I guess I can go next. I know Chima, you also know, but my next one is Groundhog Day.
Mm.
That's a good
I
one.
put this one low as well, just because there's not a lot to it. It's higher than Labor Day because something actually happens, which is cool. But it's like the groundhog comes out, and then it's only fun when you're younger because then it's like the groundhog, and it's going to determine whether or not winter keeps going. But now that I'm older, it's like I know that it actually means nothing, and it's sad. But it meant something when I was younger, and that's worth something to like check, like the news and be like, the groundhog got out, or whatever it is. The groundhog stayed out, wasn't scared of his own shadow. That means like no more colds, and I can go back outside and have fun at recess. So
Remember
shout
when
out
the
Groundhog
mayor
Day.
like
True classic.
killed Punxsutawney Phil
Oh,
or
Will,
something?
you stole my insight. Oh.
Yeah, David Wingens always likes to bring that
Yeah,
up.
I was even gonna shout him out for Bill de Blasio dropping Punxsutawney Phil and causing his untimely death. Super
Rest in peace,
unfortunate.
Phil.
Rest in
big rip.
peace. I think Groundhog Day is one of the most unoriginal holidays of all time.
Oh,
Least creative I've ever seen. Unless you're from like Pennsylvania where they do like the like actual thingy, so like festival or whatever. I think that's sick. But besides that, terrible. Absolutely awful.
yeah. I was also just gonna say it's a great movie. Shout out the great Groundhog Day movie.
I bet
Yeah.
Really, I'm personally not a huge fan. I don't know. I think my brain just does not do well with the whole over and over. Like I know that's the point, but after like the 8th time, kind of ready for the end of the movie.
Okay.
After I watched that,
Fair enough.
I remember I kept telling people, I was like, easily top 3 Groundhog Day centered holidays of all time, because it's like obviously like the only one.
No.
My number 10, last honorable mention for the boys. We gotta go with Leif Erikson Day. Shout out SpongeBob. Just sorry, but it's supposed to do like it's supposed to it honors Leif Erikson, the Norse explorer who led the first Europeans thought to have set foot in continental North America. So I didn't know it actually had any meaning. I thought it was just like a made up person or something that SpongeBob would celebrate. And the SpongeBob's awesome. Shout out Mitchell Trubisky, the MVP. That whole Nickelodeon thing was crazy where they had all the SpongeBob and stuff. But like, look at SpongeBob. He's literally just like a freaking thingy or whatever. It's just awesome. So you have to love that. That's my number 10.
Would be a little odd if they had a holiday for an imaginary character, but we'll look past that.
Mitchell Trubisky, yeah.
Money Mitch.
All right, is it my turn, I believe?
Yeah.
Perhaps. Okay. I'm gonna go to my number 10, President's Day. Do we need a day just for the presidents?
No.
Nope.
Well, I don't think we do. Do we get school off? I think we do.
I did in high school. I
think so.
I think I did and then did not in high school. So that was kind of annoying because they really gave it to me and then just took it away. So that one hurt a little bit. But yeah, no, personally, I feel like the presidents get enough attention as they are. Like we don't need a whole day off for them.
Not trying to honor this one either. Like, come
on.
No chance.
No.
Obama, maybe. Yeah.
I actually have President's Day a lot higher, but I'll explain why later.
Wait, I don't have President's Day on my list. That's awkward.
I just threw it in there right now. I'm currently looking at a list of holidays. Just get the creative juices going.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9.
This is my, if you don't mind, this is my number 11 actually. I do have a few more on there, but my number 11, I have Memorial Day. This is still low for reasons that we've talked about. I think it's a little higher for me because at least Will and I personally used to be in the band in high school, so we got some memories of and in middle school as well of playing our instruments, the saxophone, and marching in the band for the Memorial Day parade, which was honestly kind of awful. But it's still like it was still a cool experience. You'd get all hot out there and gross, but you'd still be powering through, just squirting like freaking saliva into a metal instrument.
Is a good word.
It's gross because it sounds gross because it was gross, but it's also a cute little memory and worth worth shouting out at least at 11th place. So yeah.
Now I
Wait,
need
so-
to rethink where I have it. Yeah, so I'll say my number 9 is, my number 9 is Memorial Day for like basically the same reasons. I wanted it higher because it's fun as a kid with like the parade and the day off, and it like is kind of like the beginning of summer. But David, you said before, like if college kids don't get the day off, does it even count? So
Facts.
that, yeah, it's like 4th of July light. Like it's Go America, but like
Yeah.
whatevs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wait, Tyler, what number are you on? Because you just said 11.
Yeah,
You
I
backtracked.
started
You
on
wanna
number
just go-
11, and then I added some more in. So
Okay. Do you want to just say
I was
you're 10 and
inspired
9?
by everyone else.
Do you want to say you're 10 and 9? So
Just power through real quick. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Number 10 is Hanukkah. I've been celebrating
Ooh.
Hanukkah since I was a lot younger, and because I come from a Christian and Jewish household, it is very different for me than other normal Jewish kids. I know the Hanukkah prayer, and I sing it like half the time now, and we light the Hanukkah candles like half the time now. But I still respect it, and we still, I don't know, do that and put out dreidels, and it's cute, and it deserves to be above all the other, the other stupid holidays, but it doesn't get much higher because there are a lot of other holidays that are just more fun. So yeah, put it in at number 10, or that was number 10. Yeah. Should I do number 9 as well? Or?
Yeah, do number 9.
Sure.
All right, number 9 is Valentine's Day. I've never had like a relationship on Valentine's, or have I? I might have. I don't know. I think I have actually. I don't know if it's fun to be in a relationship on Valentine's Day. But when you're a kid, you get a lot of candy on Valentine's Day, so that's fun. I respect the romantic parts to Valentine's Day, and I think people really hate on it when they're single, and I think that's stupid, because I think even if you're not in a relationship, you can respect love and all that. But anyway, I mean, it's not that much better than other holidays though, so it's still pretty low if we're being honest. So yeah, that's my number 9. Somebody else wants to take over.
There you
Some
go.
clown
I'll do my
dude.
number 9. I'm gonna go with Labor Day here. Now we're getting to the real holidays. Labor Day, it's not it for me. Shout out to workers just not having to work for a day. They definitely deserve it. But just for me, it's just not it. It's like it falls in a similar category to Memorial Day for me. Like it's a summer holiday. You're supposed to have like a 3-day weekend. Like Labor Day weekend is an awesome weekend, but just as a holiday itself, there's not really much meaning. So that's why it's at number 9 for me.
It's a very astute observation.
Yeah.
Okay, my number 9, I feel like this is going to be far lower than most other people's, but I gotta say New Year's, or I guess it's New Year's Eve, I don't know, whatever the night, because I don't know, I've never had a good New Year's experience. I mean, I've never had a great New Year's experience. I only tried to go out like twice, both times were mediocre.
Yeah.
My best New Year's memory is I was at a party one time in high school, and my friend went into another room with a lady friend, and he came back out and with a gold fidget spinner that he did not have when he entered that room.
There we go.
So that was pretty
Yeah.
memorable. Other than that, no, never had a New Year's kiss. Could have had that this year since I'm finally in a relationship, but of course, the whole COVID thing
Corona.
didn't really work out. So
Sounds kind of tough. Yeah.
pretty mediocre. Usually it's my dad just like kind of drunk dancing around a little
You
bit.
kiss your
and I'm
dad?
into it. No, no. Well,
Hey man,
that's a
don't
story
judge.
for
Maybe
another
it's
time,
Tom
but-
Brady.
Tom Brady
So,
vibes. I respect it.
Yeah.
Mediocrity and too many expectations. That's gonna put it at number 9 for me.
Yeah. I like what you said about that. What I don't like somebody saying was Tyler about Valentine's Day. I'm on like the opposite. I think the fact that it alienates people that are not in a relationship deteriorate or detracts from how good of a holiday
Get
it is.
over
And
yourself. Come on.
well, I'm just saying whether or not, you should feel alienated, it does. And it's just such a stupid holiday. I don't know. It's just like so dumb. They just made it up.
I
Okay,
agree.
clearly someone's not
if
in a
you really-
relationship.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
but if-
say
right?
someone's salty.
If you really love your whatever, wouldn't it like me be more significant if you just like made it a random weekend? Be like, hey, let's do something really
point.
awesome.
That's a good point. I like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's
Right.
just, I've never been in a relationship on Valentine's Day, but I feel like it's just a lot of pressure, and
Mm,
then it's not going to live up to like what you think it should be, even though it's like it's just a day.
interesting.
Um,
Fair
8.
enough. Yeah.
but I like how
Um,
it has a color associated with it. I respect
Oh yeah,
that.
pink. Yeah.
yeah, and then just real
Red.
quick backtracking to what you said about New Year's. The other thing that's like kind of difficult about that is there's a lot of pressure, or not pressure, but it's one of those holidays that's centered around parties, you know? Like New Year's
Mhm.
Eve is centered around your New Year's Eve party. So it's like if you're not partying, then it like sucks. Or at least then you're pressured into believing it sucks. I don't know. There was a point there and I lost my train of thought, but you get the idea. If you center a holiday around a party, it's not as good. Number 8, who wants to take it away?
I'll go. Memorial Day is number 8 for me. I definitely agree with Will. I think he said it's 4th of July light. I think it's just the straight up facts in the situation right here. Um, I think it's better than Labor Day. And I'm just really basing off the weekends. It's just Memorial Day. It's at least the start of the summer. Like we don't really get the day off anymore because school ends in May. But it's like just 3-day weekend at the beginning of the summer. Sometimes before like internships or jobs start, it's just a great time, and you just really feel the summer vibes. It's getting warmer. Everything's good, and yeah, it's a great holiday.
That was some unique analysis. I can
Sorry.
respect that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
Nobody's
kind
talked
of
about the
zoned
weather
out.
yet.
Was that for Memorial Day?
Memorial
Kind of
Day.
zoned out. Nice. My number 7 is what I'm at, and I got to shout out Hanukkah. As a Jew, it's kind of nice having like my thing. I don't really partake in a lot of Jewishness, but like I like celebrating the holidays. I like lighting the candles. Um, but it is kind of whack because it's not even close to as cool as Christmas is. Um, and like present wise, yeah, it's like 8 days, but as you grow up, you kind of just get like 1 or 2 presents. Um, oh, I'm the only one here that's completely Jewish, so that's cool.
Well,
'Cause you
technically,
have
I'm
to.
completely Jewish since it's my mom, but you know.
No, you know what I mean.
Well.
Um, but yeah, it's just nice. It makes me feel it's like the familial. Um, and it's hard to be disappointed because the expectations are low, and that's clutch. And as we like to say, colors, the blue and white, respect.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go next. Number 8 for me, also St. Patrick's Day. Um, I guess in the plus column, you definitely have the colors and like the decorations. Also, it was very cool. I don't know if anyone else had this when they were in elementary school. You'd go out for recess, come back, and everything would be like all the chairs would be turned over and everything. Your teacher would be like, "Oh my God, the leprechaun came and like messed up the
Dude,
classroom."
yes.
Oh,
Pretty cool.
that
I
was that
remember
was
that.
magical. Like if I've ever believed something, it was that.
I
That's
don't
pretty
remember
cool.
that ever happening, but it definitely sounds like something that would
Oh,
happen.
it was crazy. Maybe it was just what they did at my school, but it was wild. But then
Mm.
we had to clean it up for like 20 minutes, so not ideal.
There you go.
But yeah, no, I've never had like a really memorable St. Patrick's Day experience. Never really gone out drinking, which I know it's what you're supposed to do. So having never done that, I just feel like I kind of resent the holiday for just being there, but without really being able to grasp it, you know?
Yeah,
Mm.
the holiday is really only for like 20-year-olds to
Mm,
30-year-olds. Is it even a
definitely.
holiday?
I agree. You know?
Although our friend Declan, he has Irish family, so like they actually have like a family party and with
Oh,
like
those are so
friends and
good.
stuff.
Yeah. Plus,
Shout out
So that makes
American.
sense.
I feel like American St. Patrick's Day is probably way lamer than like any Irish St. Patrick's Day. So it's just like, who are we kidding? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'll go next. I have at number 8, I have New Year's/New Year's Eve. This one is once again ranked low because as we've talked about, you can't base a holiday around a party.
I
But
think
with that,
that's cap right there. You totally can.
I mean, I guess
Super cap.
because then there's so much pressure to have a party, and if you can't, you're screwed. And if your party is bad, then your holiday is bad because there's just parties themselves are so volatile, whereas other holidays that have parties and other parts to them are great. So,
They have
with
something to
all that
fall
said,
back on.
exactly, I do think that there are a lot of positives to New Year's. Like I don't know, personally, I've almost never been like at home in my house here in Westport for New Year's. Like I'm always with my family on vacation, which is great because we just go out for dinner and we come home at like 8:30 and we just chill. and it's always been super relaxed with great food. And I enjoy that. There's been a little bit of FOMO here and there because I've missed a lot of New Year's parties over the years. But honestly, at this point, I think I'm okay with that. And it's not getting any higher than this for being relaxing and chill. But it is what it is. And then just one last thing I want to mention is that every broadcast on TV that shows like some commentator getting drunk and then the ball dropping, it's all awful. I hate it so much. You're not funny. You're not interesting. You're just like cool for the 45-year-olds who have nothing else to do. Just stop it.
I'll just say Anderson Cooper,
Anderson Cooper is so cringe. I mean, I don't know. I don't dislike Anderson Cooper, but him and that comedian, they weren't interesting. I didn't want to watch.
I do want to say the ball dropping is
awful.
By a huge margin, the most anticlimactic thing in the history of American and the world. I know I just said American. In America and the world, it is supposed to be so lit. It's just a thing going down, and then nothing happens.
Here's my problem.
We get some confetti.
There's a lack of velocity on the ball. Like if it was just going down like super speeds, like we're talking over like 1,000,000 miles an hour, that'd be kind of lit and seeing what would happen. But it's literally going at 1 mile an hour. Like that's a mile in a whole hour. That's
what the ball drop should be? It should be Dude Perfect or How Ridiculous.
Yes.
Throwing a ball off a dam, but like they have it timed so like it'll take 10 seconds and then it goes into a hoop. The hoop explodes into confetti, and then everyone gets $1,000.
It's actually fact.
I love that. Would be so much better too. That's oh my god.
Need that stimulus right there.
Yo, CNN, hit us up for 2021 to 2022. We know
like
what we're talking about.
NBC, they probably have more money.
Yeah. It's New York
also,
City in general.
After the ball drops, we don't need 20 minutes of them just filming people kissing. Like, could not care less.
Like that's just Valentine's Day right there. Like that's in a month and a half. Like wait.
Yeah. Stay in your lane.
I do think that's a cool tradition though. The fact that you have to kiss on New Year's. I mean, it's really simple. And if you don't want to do it, there is a little bit of pressure to do it. But I think it's cool that they do it anyway, even though I've never done it myself.
It's a good excuse for people not in a relationship to like, go over to someone.
That's true.
It's a good icebreaker. Like it's an icebreaker.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I had a 2-year streak one time. That was a cool 2 years.
I had a 1-year streak. Absolutely.
Okay, guys. We're number seven. Or are we still on number 8?
7, I think.
Okay, we're on 7. Okay.
Timo, are you on 7?
I'm on 7.
Then take it away.
All right. Number 7 for me is Valentine's Day. I've heard of the holiday before. I've celebrated it. Well, not really, no. But I don't know. It's just I think it's better than Memorial Day or Labor Day. Those are just like 4th of July lights. Like this is like a real holiday, and it's if you're single, it sucks. Like Tyler, what you said about like respecting those in relationships, that's straight cap. There's no reason to respect any of that stuff. If you're single. If you're in a relationship though, like it's kind of a cool day. You can just like spend some time with whoever you're really into. It's just a great time. You can really like sort of plan out a good day with that significant other, and like you feel like really thoughtful and stuff, and you want to make it the best day you can. And I've never had one of those sort of situations. I've never been in a relationship around them, but it's like just the idea of it sounds really cool. But if you're single, trash holiday, absolutely terrible. Unless you're like in college going to like a crush party or something on Valentine's Day. I threw one of those in college and it was pretty good. But just like in general, trash. But it's all right. It's number 7 for me.
Okay, I mean that's still pretty high. Yeah, you put it above a bunch of other things.
David, you want to take your number 7?
Yeah, sure. I was gonna hold off just because I also have Valentine's Day, but might as well just keep it
great.
going.
No, keep it going.
Great minds think alike.
Kick it while it's down.
Definitely. Yeah, I feel like I have definitely mixed feelings over Valentine's Day. It's nice when your teachers give you like a little piece of candy or something. You always have like those nice teachers.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Like kindergarten Valentine's Day. Oof, that's a
cool. But when you would do those little Valentines and you would put in every single other person's bag, and then you get like
candy.
Yeah, just like some little notes.
That was too good. Damn.
Yeah. So definitely mixed feelings. Like, did I ask out my 7th grade girlfriend on Valentine's Day? Yes. Did she then break up with me over Gmail chat 2 weeks later? Also yes. So definitely bittersweet.
Gmail's kind of litty though.
Oh no.
Gmail chat.
Gmail chat, not a
Yeah.
formal email with best at the end. No, just Gmail
Best
chat.
kind
How does
regards.
Gmail chat even work? Is that like an instant messaging
Oh my
thing?
god, did you never use Gmail chat in elementary and
never
middle
did.
school?
No.
Wow.
I am so
Okay.
sorry.
Well, respect for
Yeah.
you for asking
Yeah.
that girl out. Absolute
Mm.
respect right there.
Yeah, it was a big
ups.
moment.
Yeah.
Shout out
That's really hard.
Gabby Zilke, Chima's
Oh,
seventh grade
no.
girlfriend. For like
And
a
shout out
week.
Jackie Rhodes too, second grade girlfriend. She's like 10K on YouTube. Hopefully, let's get her on the CMG one day. Maybe just facilitate
Dillo.
that. That'd be great.
Chima,
Stop.
shout out Dillo.
Too much.
Love my life. Dillo.
That's
Right.
a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you
also-
guys
yeah.
just
I
but
asked her
yeah.
out in
Chat,
sophomore year.
Jesus.
Like, I don't know what I was doing. And it was really sad. But it's okay. We move forward.
Hopefully she
It's
sees
not
this
over.
so she knows how you feel.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Alright, so Valentine's Day.
yeah, but also this will be my first year in a relationship on Valentine's Day, so we'll have to reevaluate afterwards
Well,
because
if
I
it
feel like
lasts.
I
Well,
don't know. Well, I was
thank
thinking
you
the
for
same
that
Better
thing.
kind
knock on
comment.
wood, bud.
Thank you
No
for that
Gmail
kind
chat
comment,
for that
Will.
one, right?
No, hopefully not. Hopefully Kick, maybe Ask FM.
Kick
Ooh.
yak.
That stuff slaps.
Oh, Yak was brutal.
I'll just go to my number 6. It's already gotten hate, but it made it this far, New Year's Eve. Especially at this age, it's like staying up till midnight. It's not even fun. Like I physically
True.
cannot go to bed before midnight. It is very party centric, but at the end of the day, a party is only as fun as the people you're with and the music playing. So if you're with your friends, it's not that bad. But it's usually, yeah, it's always disappointing. And it's not that cool, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You guys already said a lot about it though.
Yeah. I'll take the next one then. My number 7, and this is, by the way, because I've done 13 total. This is my middle of the road. I have St. Patrick's Day. I wasn't really sure where to put this one because I really haven't celebrated St. Patrick's Day that much. I've only celebrated it once in senior year, but it was fun that one time. You know, good party, and I feel like because I live in Boston, I'm gonna enjoy it more as I go. You know what I mean?
That's like
I've
the
never
start of
celebrated.
Yeah.
America, definitely. So
Yeah, I haven't celebrated it before because BU puts their spring break on St. Patrick's Day, which is really annoying. But I feel like going forward, now especially now that I'm about to turn 21 as well, St. Patrick's Day I could like actually enjoy, and I feel like it will be fun. You know, as we talked about, a lot of holidays are based around partying, which is can be very detrimental. But I feel like in Boston, a city where that's really common, and especially because bars are like really big with like celebrating St. Patrick's Day. You know, they have like reserved lists and they like really put together stuff for it. I think it'd actually be fun, and I'm ranking it in the middle just because of the perceived potential, which is weird for a list like this, but whatever. Weird ranking, I know.
Weird.
So we're on
Quirky.
6 right now.
Yeah.
Okay, my 6 is also St. Patrick. Wait, I don't know if anyone else had it 6, but it's 6 for me. St. Patrick's Day. A lot of respect to this one. It is St. Patrick's Day, or the Feast of St. Patrick, is a cultural and religious celebration held on 17 March, the traditional death date of St. Patrick, the foremost patron saint of Ireland. So, shout out him, St. Patrick. At UMass, there's a tradition called Blarney because we're on spring break during St. Patrick's Day, so we have our Blarney thing, which is like you're basically just going out and wearing St. Patrick's Day stuff and going to day things. And that's a great time. So it's a lot of great stuff for me right there. I had a good time last year at Blarney. And that's really all it is for St. Patrick's Day. Also just Declan Harding. Shout out him, his parents, family with the St. Patrick's Day parties. Those are always awesome. So lots of respect there. Number 6 for me.
I forgot I was gonna say this before, but St. Patrick's Day is like peak cultural appropriation, but it's white people culture, so other white people just take it, but so it's fine because no one cares.
True.
I wouldn't say it's fine, but we just let it pass.
No, we let it pass because
Irish
it's just
people-
white people doing it for white people.
Irish people are so like into their own culture. So it's like it's a big thing there. So I think it's pretty
Solid.
chill.
Cool.
David, you want to say your
Oh.
number 6
Oh, are we on 6? Yeah.
or whatever,
Okay.
wherever
Yeah,
you are
no,
is cool.
6. My number 6. I feel like this is a little out of the blue, but Dia de los Muertos.
Oh, that's cool. I
Hey.
like that.
And yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to bring that out just for the school element. If you've ever been in a high school Spanish class, you know
Yeah.
how hard those teachers
Yeah.
go for Dia de los Muertos.
That's a unique one. I like
It's
that.
like a
What they
holiday off
celebrate over
from
there.
Spanish class.
Mm-hmm.
We had empanadas in 5th grade, and
Oh,
I
totally.
haven't had an empanada since, but it was so good. I've always wanted another empanada.
Definitely. Yeah, I gotta say shout out to Miss Shern, my freshman year Spanish teacher. She was awful. Freshman year of high school, awful. Couldn't really speak Spanish. Was from Detroit, but knew how to throw a mean Dia de los Muertos activity in class. It's pretty
Man,
cool.
you can't have
There
shit
you
in
go.
Detroit.
Yeah, not even Dia de los Muertos.
Shout out
I
Miss
will say,
Paula.
dude,
Dude,
Sugar
random name
Paula.
picker. Yeah.
sugar skulls are fire. If you guys have
Yeah.
ever had those before,
Yeah.
those are amazing. I love those things for
It also just looks like a lot of fun in places where they actually celebrate it seriously.
Yeah, they got like parades and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so my number 5 is 4th of July. So it's fun. It's basically just like, it's like any other summer day, except like everybody is doing stuff at the same time because it's like a kick in the butt, like to go do something. We're talking about colors, like colored holidays, and red, white, and blue. It's got 3 colors. That's great. And I was at camp. I celebrated it at camp for the last like 1, 2, 3, like 8 years, or no, 6 years maybe. So it's like that's my memory of it, and it's a lot of fun at camp. So there's just not many wrong. There's nothing bad about it. 4th of July is just fun.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna piggyback off that if you mind, because my number 6, and now we're in the top half, by the way, top 50%. These are the good ones. My number 6 is 4th of July as well. It's just like you said, it's just fun. It's just good. It's also a very versatile holiday because you can do all sorts of stuff on 4th of July. We've done parties before, and those have been fun. We've done, you see fireworks celebrations. Those are iconic with 4th of July.
Fireworks.
That's a big thing. And just all sorts of like other celebrations. You get like sparklers. You do red, white, and blue because it's like colors, holiday, genius. And I don't know, good old patriotism. Done right. It's what you like to see.
Facts. All right, so we're now on number 5, I guess. Number 5 for me is New Year's Eve. Y'all have just been saying some stuff about New Year's Eve, and I just think it's a great holiday. I guess New Year's Day goes into it too, but like, what are you doing on New Year's Day except for sleeping till 1? But just New Year's Eve, I just feel like the parties for those are great. Like, I think you can base a holiday off of parties and whatnot. It's just like the Ryan Fitzpatrick of holidays. It's either 400 yards for 4 touchdowns or 180 yards for 3 interceptions. This year's New Year's Eve stank. It was terrible because I was sitting in my room not doing anything because of COVID. But other times it's been excellent. So it's just the Hail Mary of holidays. You either get a touchdown or you get a pick 6. So it goes to number 5 for me.
Nice. Respect.
Yeah.
I do think it has a lot of potential, so I can respect the high rating on it.
Oh, that's crazy. Thanks. Yeah.
What is it? I mean, I don't know. If we're on number 5, I'm a little bit behind, so I'm gonna catch up
You do
real quick.
your number 5.
I mean, I'll make it snappy. Although this is probably the most controversial ranking I have in here. My number 5 is President's Day. Now, I don't think I fully realized. Stop. I don't think I fully realized how awesome this holiday was until I got to BU. At BU, President's Day always coincides with the Boston Marathon, which is awesome because
that's
BU,
Patriots Day, Tyler.
yes.
Yeah, that's Patriots Day.
Oh, is it Patriots Day?
That's Patriots Day.
Well, my number 5 is Patriots Day,
which is only celebrated in Massachusetts.
Really?
Patriots Day is a sick holiday.
I'm still counting it. I don't care.
Totally.
Patriots Day coincides with the Boston Marathon. also known as
hilarious.
Marathon Monday. Basically, BU students wake up at 7, 8 a.m. and party until 8 p.m. and it's awesome. And it's also the Boston Marathon. Bostonians are out in numbers, rooting on runners, which I don't know, I've never done before, but that's cool, right? That's a thing. And yeah, it's a good time. It's easily the best day at BU. People just, we show off BU pride, and I mean, no, we don't, but that's fine. We'll just say that we do. And it's a good day. Number 5, gotta love Patriots Day.
Dude, I've been meaning to come to Boston for the marathon.
Well, you were gonna last year.
Yeah, and then like the COVID and stuff.
Yeah, wait, when is it? Why don't tough students do that?
Well, because Tufts isn't as cool.
Because they're lame.
No, but why don't we like go and like go into Boston?
You should. I
well,
don't know why you
going
don't.
to.
When is it?
I was going to.
What was it? Late April.
Oh yeah.
I think it's April 19th.
That's like
next
right
year.
before like final season hits too.
But
Yeah.
come
so
visit BU. We pop off.
Unbelievable.
Grades don't
Tyler,
matter.
we literally will this year if we're allowed. If it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see.
Actually, I don't know about this year. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
It
just sounds
probably,
like
it probably
next
won't
year.
work next year.
Next year. But anyway, somebody else want to take over number 5 or number 4?
Yeah, I can do number 5.
You go.
Yeah, number 5. I gotta say Christmas. But hear me out. Hear me out. I love Christmas season. I really love the build up to Christmas. But the day itself is so disappointing. Okay, when I was little, like it was great because like, the presents and everything, like believing in Santa. Look at the Santa tracker, seeing that he was like in Peru, getting really excited. Like, yeah. And then, but now it's, you wake up, you get some presents, cool, like some socks, like a puzzle.
Socks.
And then the rest of the day is just kind of like mediocre. Like, I don't know, like, what do you do the rest of the day on Christmas? You just kind of hang out and like try not to have a bad time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love Christmas time, but Christmas Day itself leaves a lot to be desired.
It's pretty understandable.
Respect, but
Probably a hot take though, but that's what we're here for.
super hot takes.
At number
Exactly.
4, I have a combined degree program. I got 2 holidays, Passover and Rosh Hashanah, because Passover is like better because there's no services, but nowadays they're functionally the same for me at least. The best holidays, it's all about the food, and I think family is a big part of what makes good holidays good. Because you can have a theme party whenever you want, but getting like a family thing together, holidays kind of like dictate that. And so Passover, Rosh Hashanah, good family vibes, great food, and again the whole Jewishness of it all, it like makes me feel cool. It's like, yeah, I'm doing my own little thing. I got some Jew stuff going on. So Passover and Rosh Hashanah kind of combine at number 4.
Fair enough. That's that. I mean, that was a great response. Yeah, nobody can take that one away from you.
Yeah, I gotta say for me, I was gonna say for me, Passover pretty high because go over to my grandparents' house, they'd have us look for the matzah, but would always put out 2 so that both me and my sister would find it and get money, and neither of us would be sad. Really generous.
Were you the
Dude,
only
shout
2
out,
grandchildren?
Yes,
no.
yeah, we are.
Oh,
So,
Yeah,
You got
as a Christian, I'm also realizing that we forgot Easter, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, I did not forget Easter.
I was gonna put Easter in.
eggs.
I was gonna
forgot
put Easter in, but I realized I have literally nothing to base it off of because I don't celebrate it at all. And I was like,
I
I don't know what
forgot
to do with
about
it.
Easter. I'm not really
It's-
religious, so
like-
it
No, me neither. But
Yeah,
same.
do people
Especially
like
in college. I don't go home for Easter.
do religious people like go to church on Easter? Is that
I
a thing?
think
Oh,
so.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
think
It's a
so.
big thing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it at like, for me, like 9.5, like, which is in between Valentine's Day and Hanukkah. I don't know, man. It was fun. It was fun doing Easter egg hunts when I was a kid, and that is about it. So
Yeah, I'm not ranking it. No chance. Nah.
No chance.
Should I go for my number 4?
yeah,
Number 4 for me is 4th of July. As I said earlier, as like we've all said earlier, like Memorial Day, Labor Day, that's 4th of July light. That's because 4th of July is just the premier summer holiday. 4th of July this year is awesome. I was out in Amherst and it was a great time. Just pure patriotism, like barbecues, hot dog eating contests where people just shove hot dogs up their face. Shout out Joey Chestnut. Shout out Kobayashi. Shout out The Boys. That's just a great time. I haven't watched that in a while, but it's like just really interesting to see. Just America at its best, in my opinion. So 4th of July, easy number 4. It's at the peak of summer. Just a great time. I definitely 4th of July parties are typically very good because it's just like a summer kickback. So you gotta love that. So that's why it's number 4 for me. Just the facts only.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, I feel that. I forgot to mention like barbecues. Like that's a whole nother aspect to 4th of July it's
Yeah,
awesome.
like burgers and stuff and like
Exactly.
dogs.
That's true.
Dude, that's so sick. Yeah. If you don't mind, I'm gonna take number 4. I put Thanksgiving. And I gotta say, this is where these holidays really get good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, it's just a powerhouse. I don't know. It's like there's the whole you get to be thankful for stuff. I love being, humble and being appreciative of like family. Oh, and it's all about family. Dude, family's the best. Who doesn't love that? Well, I mean, that's different for everybody. But like, I don't know. It's nice to eat food with good people. And you eat a lot of good food with good people on that day, and it deserves to be just above so many of these other kind of stupid holidays. So definitely respect. Now we're into that range where these holidays go from being like good holidays that you know about to like the iconic ones, and this is definitely one of the best holidays, and it's definitely an iconic holiday.
I'll go next here. I don't even know if this is really my number 4, but I just have to say, just to diversify things a little bit, a French holiday coming in hot, and it is the Day of the Three Kings. My family's not religious at all, but every year, except for this year, because I'll explain later, but basically you get this kind of tart thing that has a little like figurine hidden in it somewhere in the cake. And the youngest person, which is always me and my family because I have an older sister, goes under the table, decides who gets each slice. And then the person who gets the slice with the little figurine in it gets to wear this little paper gold crown. So that's pretty sick. So yeah, that always made me happy because I felt special.
There you go.
1, that sounds awesome. And 2, you're under the table.
Yeah, I have to hide under the table so I can't see which slice is being cut and say, okay, that one goes to my mom or that one goes to my dad.
Do you actually go underneath the table, or do you just like turn around?
I do in fact go underneath the table, but we did not do it this year because my dad forgot about it and didn't have time to find
When is it?
It was like last week.
Oh, can you say it in French for everybody?
Well, I don't really know what the name of the holiday is in French, but I know what the name of the tart is, the galette des rois, and it's pretty good. Nice, yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I don't know if that's really my number 4, but I just kind of had to put it in there.
Gotta love the French people.
Yeah, I was gonna
say good people.
A little dangerous though. You got to watch out not to choke on the little ceramic little person when you're eating it. It's a little dangerous, but
it's all right. Just add some obstacles.
One time for my birthday, my mom put this little dinosaur toy that I was playing with. She like cleaned it, put it in my cake, gave me a slice, and it was right there. But I was colorblind, and
no.
I couldn't like see it. And my sister and my mom were like, "Oh, do you see the thing?" I was like, I don't get it. I still to this day don't think it was there, but it was there. I think I was like looking at the wrong part of the cake. Whatever.
How small was this thing? Like
probably about as long as the AirPod case. Like not that small.
It's a little concerning.
That's it. I was gonna say.
I think I thought it was like in my slice, but it was still in the cake, and I was supposed to have seen it.
I feel like they could have pointed to it. Like,
well, eventually they did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are we all at number 3?
Yeah,
I believe so.
All right. So my number 3, Halloween. I think this one's great. All ages. This is like the top 3. Kind of can go in any way. It just kind of depends. Little kids trick-or-treating, that was so much fun, and I wish we could still do it, but it's just it's kind of stupid. Costumes, dude, costumes are great. Costume parties should happen more than just in October. It can be like a party-centered thing, but it has a lot to fall back on. So much creativity because you can do whatever you want for Halloween and just say like, oh, I'm dressing up as Santa Claus for Halloween. You can do that and no one's going to complain. There's candy. It has the color orange. pumpkins. It's just great vibes, fall vibes, like epitomized by Halloween with like, pumpkins and like apples and stuff. They're just like really, if it was also family oriented, I think it would have to be number one because that's the only thing it's missing.
Yeah, Halloween's number 3 for me. I don't want to say too much so we can keep this moving, but yeah, Halloween parties are the best parties if you're gonna look at the party-centric holidays. But Halloween also isn't a party-centric holiday; it's a trick-or-treating centric holiday. So lots of love there. Yeah.
My number 3 is Halloween. You guys covered most of it. So I'll throw in one more thing, which is that whoever thought of the idea of dressing up in costumes, that's just a stroke of genius. There's so much to dissect there. You can get creative, dress up however you want, be your kind of self. But it's just so much fun. Like there's just some part to dressing up that is just so much like it's just a lot of fun to be able to dress up. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Number 3, so solid. The other 2 are better, but this one is just an iconic holiday.
Yeah.
Okay. I promise I have not forgotten about Halloween, but my number 3 is Easter. But
there you go.
But that's just because it was so great in my childhood that the memory still lives on, even though now Easter is absolute, like, just not interesting at all.
Interesting.
But yeah, as a child, I gotta say those Easter egg hunts would really get me going. Except for the one year when I looked out the window and saw my dad putting Easter eggs, so that kind of killed the magic a little bit. He tried to tell me that the Easter bunny hadn't hidden them well enough, so he was hiding them better. Not super convincing, I gotta say, but
that sucks. How old were you?
No, I'm so sorry.
I don't know. I think I was like 10 or something, or maybe a little younger.
Old enough.
That's how the magic gets killed.
Yeah, I was right in that like transition stage where I was just holding on, and that's really what just broke me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, not interesting anymore, but good before.
So number 2 for me, honestly, after I explained why Halloween was number 3, I think I might switch them and have Halloween be number 2. But for me, I got Christmas because as a Jew, I don't celebrate Christmas. So for me, Christmas is just like the whole Christmas season. And because I don't celebrate it, it can't be disappointing. It's just the vibes. And Christmas vibes are great because, again, Halloween has fall vibes and Christmas has all of winter vibes. It has everything great about winter you got into Christmas. And it's because it's no school, it's still like family oriented because you're going to be with your family, probably, at least for me. So it's pretty dope. And red, green colors. The tree is cool. People put trees in their house. What? Crazy.
I think we definitely had different interpretations of the holiday because I really like Christmas season, but I put it low because I was just thinking exclusively of the day itself. But
yeah, well, you know what? Hot takes, cold Choccy.
Ooh, straight up. My number 2 is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is just an elite holiday. It's just the facts. Just being with your family, it's like the most family-centric holiday in my opinion. Just coming home, seeing family is awesome. Thanksgiving food is amazing. It's unique food too. It's like you're not going to eat Thanksgiving food throughout the year. It's just this one day where you just eat turkey and cranberry sauce. Like, what's the point of that? Stuffing, like all this crazy stuff.
Stuffing.
And then just like football in general. Like in high school, we'd always have a rivalry game on Thanksgiving. So Staples would always play Greenwich. Other teams would also play other teams that they were rivals with, which was crazy. I was thinking about the NFL aspect of football, but like the Lions always lose and the Cowboys always lose. They're just 2 poverty franchises. So usually they have a third game, and the third game is usually pretty interesting. That's when the butt fumble happened. Shout out Mark Sanchez, the Sanchez. He's actually the 2nd greatest quarterback of all time for the New York Jets, so respect to him. But yeah, that's number 2 for me. Thanksgiving is a great holiday.
With number 1 being Sam Darnold, I'm guessing, or
Sam Darnold,
Bryce Petty, maybe. I feel
Bryce
like he
Petty
makes
is
a strong
elite.
case.
Let's go,
Chad Pennington.
Dude.
I remember
Geno Smith.
I remember watching it. I think it was like a Patriots Jets game or something, and like the announcer's like, "Oh, Bryce Petty is making he wants everyone to buy Bryce Petty jerseys or whatever," and like he didn't last like after the game or something.
Sure he does.
He was out. Jets quarterbacks are elite.
Oh, good thing they'll have Trevor Lawrence next year. Oh
nope.
wait. Okay, my number two is also Thanksgiving. What stops it from being number one is the whole like historical connotation, the whole thing where in elementary school they're
Ooh.
like, oh, like, and then they had dinner with the Native Americans. Like, feels a little weird. Not at the time, but like looking back, it's like, but gotta say the food, pretty bomb. The family pretty good too. And then you eat too much food, and then you go and you lie on the couch and you watch football, but you can't really move. But you just kind of
Yes.
yeah. Then
Yeah.
also what stops it from being number one is how mediocre the games are every year. Just we don't care about tradition. Just give us some good teams, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that's a good take. Get rid of the Bears or Lions or whatever.
Like
Get the
who cares
boys.
about the tradition? We really don't need that.
It's like the NBA Christmas games are like just dope matchups.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
should do that with.
Yeah.
My number two is Christmas. And I don't know. Will talked a lot about the iconography. I just think that the fact that Christmas has been like Americanized and like, what is it, commercialized is awesome. People talk about how it's been commercialized like it's bad. I think it's amazing. Dude,
It's really
Christmas
good.
is like of all the iconic holidays, it's the most iconic. And just Christmas is everywhere and I love it. I freaking love it. Plus, like you talked about, the traditions are great. My family celebrates Christmas, so we get the tree and we hang it up. We do all sorts of family stuff Christmas Eve and day, which is great. I love spending time with my family personally, and just there's all the other stuff in between. Like there's so much to talk about. I don't even know where I would go. There's Christmas music. The colors are great. Gifts are great, obviously. I don't know. And personally, I've always spent the day just how I wanted to. My whole family has, and I love that. And then you all come together at the end. So it's kind of, in my eyes, like what a holiday should be. Obviously, it's different for everybody. But yeah, just 10 out of 10 up there.
Number ones.
Dude,
Are we on to the number one? All right. This
my
is
number
it.
one, I kind of have it at number one because I always say it's my number one. And well, it's true because it is my number one. I have Thanksgiving. Love the family vibes. It's cool that for this one, it's cool that it's not just a Jewish thing because it's pretty similar to like Passover and Rosh Hashanah. But because it's kind of nice that literally everybody does it. The food holidays are all about the food and the fam, and it has the best food. Stuffing, stuffing is my favorite, and I'm under like mashed potatoes, turkey. You can have those year round. No one bats an eye. You try to have stuffing in February, people look at you weird. Normalize eating stuffing.
Stuffing's kind of slap.
Stuffing slaps, and I would
It
always
really
make
does.
it. My sister would make the mashed potatoes, and we make great mashed potatoes. I would make the stuffing, or would help make the stuffing. We make some dope stuffing.
I'd watch the
And
football.
it's just so good.
There you go.
When do you guys eat Thanksgiving dinner? Do you guys eat it around lunchtime and then have like leftovers later? Or do you eat it at dinner time?
I eat it like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, we do like 4 or
Wow.
5, like really early dinner.
We don't do that, but that's so smart.
I
Yeah.
have a theory that non-Jews eat it early because Jews always holidays start at sundown. So usually we eat dinners around then because like that's when the holiday starts. So like that's what we do with Thanksgiving. Like it just makes sense. But non-Jews do it earlier because they just do whatever they want. And so far, my theory is pretty accurate in terms of when people eat it.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. My number one is a triple major. I got Christmas / Hanukkah / Kwanzaa, whichever one you celebrate. I think they're all elite. I celebrate Christmas. Christmas is just a great time. You got the Christmas tree, which is crazy, and like all the presents. And I like giving presents to people. I think that's great. I got my mom, my dad great presents this year, which was great, and my sister too. She got to give one. I think. I remember maybe. Just like being around just like the family and like that whole like morning thing, and then Christmas dinner is like a Thanksgiving light. I remember when I was like 7, I told my parents I wanted us to celebrate Hanukkah instead because I thought Hanukkah you just got 8 days of presents at the same amount as one Christmas day. So I thought I would just win out if I was to celebrate Hanukkah, but they're like, nah, it's not how it works. I'm like, all right. So then I moved to Christmas. But Hanukkah, dreidels, potato pancakes, latkes,
Yeah.
those slap.
Latkes.
Potatoes. Like, come on now. Who's stopping that? I don't know.
Potatoes are the best food.
So I'm not going to comment too much on it. But just, I think that's just a great way to end the year. Just having all those holidays, just, you live life, man.
Pretty solid, yeah.
Okay, well, my number one, before I say my number one, I gotta say I didn't put any Jewish holidays, but I definitely do enjoy them. It's just they're all kind of similar to me, so like it was either all of them or none of them, and I didn't want to waste too many spots with all of them. So yeah, big fan of the Hanukkah food, the lighting the menorah, even though my family only knows like the really short Hanukkah prayer because my mom doesn't really remember it from her childhood, and that's kind of all we have. But yeah, so my number one is Halloween, and a lot has been covered, but it's just such a versatile like holiday. Think about it, like from like birth to like end of middle school, it was like amazing trick-or-treating. Like you'd have a blast, just like go and like do your thing with your friends. Then in high school, 4 years of like mediocrity, at least for myself, where it wasn't cool to trick-or-treat and there weren't really parties because it was like school, like I don't know, no one really knew what to do. And also the annoying like high schoolers who would like break pumpkins and stuff, and we're just like kind of annoying. But then in
what do you guys call it? Around here, it's called mischief night or something.
No, we just call it Halloween.
No, the night before.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, is that when they do it?
Oh,
yeah, usually, I guess.
Interesting. But yeah, but then in college it starts right up again, and now all of a sudden it's a party holiday when it never was before, and like more than ever. So you have that 4-year break. Yeah, really. You have that 4-year break, and then other than that, it's just like steady and switches up. So you really like get to experience new things once you go to college. Like, I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Completely agree. I think Chima said before, one of the reasons it's not in the upper echelons is because it's not like family related. But I think the fact that you go trick-or-treating when you're a kid almost makes it family related without being focused specifically on family. So, you know what I mean? It almost is. So like, I think that combined with everything else you said, it is definitely an eligible number one. I can respect that.
Yeah, I put it number 3. It's an upper echelon. My dad would always dress up as a cowboy. He had the same cowboy costume, and it was litty. He would always look good in the cowboy costume. I think I told him it stank or something, like because he just wore the same costume every year. But I look back at that, I'm like, Dad, you were just. Everyone was like, check the drip with my dad's cowboy costume. It was great.
That's great. But I'm very glad I'm going last because I have you all beat for my number one. I do apologize. You guys are forgetting September 27th, National Chocolate Milk Day, the best holiday on the list. None of you know what you're talking about. What was it? We got the chalky milk right here. September 27th, we're all chugging it, baby, all night long. Greatest holiday. We get to respect our biggest and best chocolate milks. Then there's really nothing else to say, is there? Number one up there.
Okay, I have in my notes, but obviously chocolate milk day is the best day.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the fact. Like even the oat milk. Crazy stuff.
Even the oat milk makes it better than every other.
We're gonna do something big for National Chalky Milk Day.
Yeah, we're literally gonna drink some chocolate milk.
We're gonna do something weird.
I'll never forget when I went to a Tufts party where they had chocolate milk spiked with some kind of alcohol, and it was absolutely disgusting.
Kahlua. Oh, never mind.
Maybe.
Nope, that's bad.
It might have been. I really don't know.
If it was Kahlua, it'd probably be good.
Yeah, I was gonna
So it probably
say. But yeah, dude, National Chocolate Milk Day is number one. And that's just the facts. No opinions here, just facts. And
that's it.
Yeah.
No opinions, just facts.
Do I have time to propose a new holiday? Because I got a really good one.
Yeah.
I don't think the rest of us were prepared for that. But yeah,
Okay.
new holiday.
Something a little bit.
Oh, right. Okay. No, never mind.
There we go. All right.
Go for it.
I'll go with my new holiday. This holiday is just the straight facts. January 10th is now Cleveland Browns Day. It celebrates the day where the Cleveland Browns disciplined the Pittsburgh Steelers 48-37. And everybody, how you celebrate the day, you just like wear your
backwards hat.
you wear your backwards hat because Colin Cowherd was saying Baker Mayfield is destined to lose the playoff game because wearing a backwards hat. The dude is straight cap right there. Straight cap because Baker Mayfield went 21 for 34, 3 touchdowns and no interceptions. How you celebrate the day, you wear your number 6 jersey and you just say Baker all day. Baker, because that's the
Chima,
best name in football.
Do you love Baker?
I think I love Baker Mayfield. I've
Yeah,
said,
you gotta say it proud.
yeah, I love Baker Mayfield. That's the facts. I followed him on Instagram today. I rewatched his draft video. He has like a video of him getting drafted by the Cleveland Browns. And then I was like, all right, that's just too good. I followed him on Instagram. So Cleveland Browns Day is January 10th from now on. I hate the Steelers.
Okay. Yeah, not
Yeah,
a huge fan of the
respect.
Steelers either. Okay, I don't actually have a day thought of. Like I don't have a date, but we'll just do this arbitrarily. We'll throw it in. You know, why not January 11th? Just go with today. And today is a day to honor all those with food allergies or dietary restrictions.
Ooh, let's go.
Because
Shout
when
out
you go to
Zoe.
Tufts University, you get to meet a lot of people who really can't live their
Celiac.
full lives. The number of people I've met at Tufts University with dietary restrictions or food allergies, outrageous.
It is a lot more than what seems like it should be.
Yeah, I think I know like 5 different girls with severe food allergies, and it pains me
Yeah.
because
Also,
like they just can't eat so
can't
many.
do anything.
Why
I was gonna say
don't
we should have National Monkey Day. Just
Oh,
whenever.
I like
Maybe
that
like
too.
once a month.
That
you
might
know?
already be the case, but if not,
Yeah, probably.
monkeys are pretty cool. Like
yeah.
animals.
I'm gonna one up you and say National Primate Day, just because I feel like monkeys is a little limiting, a little restrictive.
Yeah, I was saying monkey more as like the energy of
Oh,
monkey.
okay. Yeah.
But yeah, National Primate Day. It is December 14th. Is Monkey Day.
I
Oh,
was
boy,
gonna
I
say
better.
that. I looked it up.
I
And
got.
then
I
if
got.
you wanna be even more granular, May 10th to 16th is
Oh.
Food Allergy Awareness Week.
Oh
Let's
wow.
go.
But we need
Mhm.
one day to really concentrate all that awareness.
That is very true.
Wait, and then September 1st is International Primate Day.
Oh, September 1st. Okay, that's good. That's my half birthday, so that's big.
I'm really doing it right.
Wow.
Yeah. I hope everybody here celebrates Cleveland Browns Day on January 10th. Just to respect. One of the greatest franchises that's not the New England Patriots in the history of sports. So, and the Boston Red Sox. And the
Yeah.
Daytona Beach Dad Bods. All the franchises.
Daytona Beach Adbods are the #1. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
come on. We went undefeated, 5-0. That one year.
All right. Well, I think that wraps it up.
Yeah.
No, let's just talk for a few hours more. Yeah.
Like Joe Rogan, just go for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We get no views. That's okay.
God damn. Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for liking. Thank you, David, for
Yeah, thanks.
coming
Yeah,
on.
I'm honored. Thank
great.
you.
Appreciate you.
Let's
last
finish
listening
up my
so
last
much.
chocolate, my last sip.
Chug.
go.
Jug.
Yeah. Hit us up on Spotify. Hit us up on Instagram. Hit us up on here if you're on YouTube.
Yeah. We gained a new subscriber a few days ago. So we
Oh,
do that
big.
every year. Gain 1
Sick.
subscriber. So we're on track for like
Exponential growth. Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Exactly. Share our YouTube channel on Etsy. We don't get enough love on Etsy. I don't know why.
No.
Pinterest.
Pinterest, dude. Where's our Pinterest following? Come on, guys. Make it happen.
Absolutely.
But yeah, thank you guys for coming on. We really
Thank you.
appreciate all the love, all the support. Chalky Milk is the best to die for. Chima, you want to bring us home?
Yeah, thank you for listening, Mom. You just always listen at this point in the podcast. So thank you very
It's
much.
just Chima's mom at this
It
point.
literally kind of is. Maybe I bet Will's mom does too. Tyler, do your parents?
Nah, she gets bored.
We don't need to talk about that.
My mom literally watches the whole thing. Like, thank you very much. It's like, it's great. But hey, you know what? Just really appreciate the opportunity to create content for the people. And, until next time, see ya.